One must understand
the philosophy of interstellar navigation.
To be
members of the galaxy in this age of space travel,
so that we may go
rolling through space together.
Stand by, everyone.
You are part of a movement.
An uprising.
Activate this dimensional portal aperture.
Energetic luminosity readings stable.
The systems are aligned.
We have a go for opening the portal. Join Gish 2022 now. Help us open the portal.
End transmission.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's the last day of registration. We're doing this. Hello everybody, welcome Gishers. Today's the last day of registration and we've got a lot happening. Today, it's a lot happening behind the scenes. I can't even tell you. There's so many things happening, so many things in preparation for this big scavenger hunt, the biggest we've ever had. And we're going into a whole other dimension of joy and creativity, and we're gonna push your boundaries, and we're gonna like terraform the entire universe energetically. It's gonna be bananas. All right, so hello, thank you, Berto. We have some really cool announcements today. I hope you'll share this with your friends. I hope you've joined. To all of our Zoom watchers here, thank you for joining Gish. Thank you for sending support to Nova Ukraine to evacuate disabled and medically fragile Ukrainians. You have done an incredible job. I'm proud to announce that we've hit 350 Ukrainians evacuated so far at our goal of 500. You are cruising toward that goal. Every Gish scholarship, every registration, every gifted registration you give is sending support their way. It costs more money to evacuate people facing those challenges. So we want to do so with dignity, and we want to do so in a way that keeps people safe. So you're doing that. You're saving lives, you're protecting people, and I appreciate it. Been talking a lot with Misha about the list. The list has some challenges on there that we've always wanted to do, challenges that our lawyers never wanted us to do, and more. So you are in for a treat. Our live stream panels are going to be off the charts this year. We've got incredible actors from Our Flag Means Death. We've got rocket scientists from JPL NASA. We've got an amazing compassion coach and grief expert to teach us about all sorts of ways to care for ourselves and take care of ourselves. It's going to be amazing. So I just want to hit a couple of points before we get into announcements and all the fun and games here. So I want to remind you, our winner's trip, if you win Gish this year, we are heading to the Amazon. We are going to Ecuador, and we are going to be meeting with some of the communities that you supported last year to help move people off of these polluted, destroyed ancestral lands to bring them to safety. So in partnership with Amazon Watch, we are going to go on a trip I've always wanted to go on. I know Misha's always wanted to go on. We'll be right there in the heart between the Galapagos, the Andean highlands, along that Amazon basin, right there where north meets south. So if you've ever wanted to go, this is the chance. And don't forget, if you get someone to join Gish, you could win a seat on that trip just for getting people to play for good. So play for good, invite people to come. When they accept and join, you get a spot in terms of the entries. So you get an entry into being drawn at random. Also want to tell you, if finances are a challenge for you, if you're facing financial hardship, we have a Gish scholarship fund. If you're watching this right now, this is my call to you. You are worth it. We hear from a lot of people like, oh, I want that to go to somebody who deserves it, but you are that person. And we've seen an incredible amount of charity and goodwill coming from Gishers donating Gish scholarships, and we are triple matching right now until the end of registration. So if you are ready to play and add whatever skill and love and support you have, any energy that you have is better than none. So if you want to play for 8 minutes, 8 hours, or all 8 days, we will take it, because you're going to help us widen this portal to this new dimension we call the fun known, where kindness and creativity and fun is located. And we're going to bring that in. It feels like we're in this moment of cosmic alignment where we need to like change the way the energy feels in this universe, in this time. So if you're watching this, there's a reason you're watching this. You are meant to be here watching this. You are meant to be here with all of us, with Misha and me and all the Gish HQ peeps, all the gnomes, badgers and sloths, everybody, okay? And I just want to actually bring on a mystery guest real quick before we get too far into this. Mods, can you bring in this mystery guest? Because I just also wanted to just take a minute to talk about our amazing interpreter, Berto. So if our mystery guest, oh, hi, mystery guest.
Hi.
Who could that be?
I mean, nobody really knows.
That's, yes. So, mystery guest, can you reveal, look who it is. It's Berto's partner, Tenysa, and children. Yes, this is the kind of punishment I wanted. So, hello, Tenysa. Hello, kids.
You want to say hi, Charlie?
Hello. So, can all of you folks tell me a little bit about your dad? What do you like about your dad for a minute?
He's good at cooking.
He's the
Good at
best.
cooking.
No, he's all right.
He's great pasta. Great meatballs.
I hear mac and cheese and chicken occasionally too. That's very fancy.
Once in a while. Yeah, you can get closer. Oh, he's very patient with people who climb over cars.
The mac and
Yes.
cheese fit below him.
Yeah,
What's
honestly, mac
something-
and cheese
all right.
is kind of beneath him.
I don't want to
Yes.
air any dirty laundry, but what's something your dad does that is ridiculous? Like, tell me something.
Boring.
Give me some good dirt on Berto.
He tells ridiculously unfunny jokes.
Wow.
He's not a funny joke teller. Okay.
They're so unfunny that they're funny. Yeah, that tracks.
He's
He's like one of those. It's funny because it's ironic people.
Oh, okay. Real dry humor. Okay. I love that we're making Berto have to sign about himself right now, and he can't do anything about it.
Egomaniac.
No. Well, he'd
All
only
right.
be an egomaniac if he were saying nice things. That's kind of, the time has passed for that.
Yeah. Well, we're happy, obviously, to have it. Oh, also, can we put this to bed? Is Berto a cupcake? Yes or no?
Absolutely. He's a cupcake.
Of course he's a cupcake.
Okay.
He's
Good.
obviously a cupcake. To suggest anything other would be awful. Like,
Thank
how
you.
is this man not a cupcake? It's impossible. Although, Charlie, I'm hearing some things about you being a tomato. I can't.
Okay, that's a bridge too far. That's too far. Okay, listen. My Irish complexion being red is something I cannot control. Well, we're so happy to have all of you, the whole family, as a part of the Gish community, and people love y'all and are so happy to have you aboard. So I just want to say thank you to all of you for amazing fun this year and for years to come. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
How do they love us?
We're really happy to be with you all.
This is the first time they've seen us. How do they love us?
Okay.
I'm gonna let you guys go. You folks go to camp. You're going camping, right?
We're going camping. Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
All right, go camping. Why are you talking to me? Go camping for sure.
Well, because, there's always a little time for Gish.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I appreciate it, and we appreciate it. The whole community loves y'all, and we're so happy to have you. Thank you for everything y'all do, and more fun coming. All right. Oh, Berto, you little cupcake, you. I'd like to announce also our live stream panel next. So all of our panels, we're going to put that up, Mod. We are trying to be more organized, and we're trying to get the word out earlier. We will be posting this publicly, but we have a panel or two every day. And listen, if you're a competitive team and you don't have time, that's totally okay. You can watch it afterwards. You can get that item. The item for each of these panels, the challenges will be posted directly after the panel. So if you got time or you want to watch it after the hunt, it will be available to you to watch. But we've got incredible people. We've got opening ceremonies. We've got just Sam Maggs and Patrick Weeks, by the way, have written every possible medium you can think of, every media, and they will help you as well. Fraser Kane from Universe Today. We have a therapy gecko. I don't know if you know about this. There's an unlicensed lizard psychologist that will be joining us. He has a live show where people call in and they tell him about problems, and then he helps them. And he's a gecko. He's a great dude. We've got just so much. We've got an amazing public space researcher, lawyer / librarian Jeremy Abbott. We've got Lily Hevesh, who is a domino artist. And then we also have Annabeth Gish for a little Gishception, Gish squared. We're going to be doing a little panel with her as well, and Bobek Ferdowsi from JPL NASA. And then closing ceremonies at 4, which I want to talk to you about for a moment. Closing ceremonies typically is a place where we share, we come together right before the end of the hunt. There's a few hours after that, usually 3 to 5 hours after that, you can still hunt. But this year, we're going to be going for something very different. Whew. Okay, I'm a little nervous to announce this. For our closing ceremonies, we are in the process of putting a deposit down so that you can watch from home, or you can join us in person. We have we found a venue where if you want to join us in the audience, you're going to be able to come visit and bring some of your Gish things that you created, and we'll be live. And then there'll be a dance party afterwards, a little silent disco if you're at home, a little in-person disco. And again, if you're a competitive team, there's no need to come to it. You can watch it later. But we want to just offer something for people to feel in community. So if mods, if you could just put up that little graphic real quick. We are going to be live streaming. And it's going to be first come, first served. It's going to be very limited seating. And we'll put out an RSVP form to everybody who's registered. So if you're not registered yet, go get registered for Gish. And if you're in the area, we will tell you where it is very soon, but it will be here on the West Coast. So more to come on that. We're still inking the deal, so I'm speaking a little bit ahead. So if something changes, just be advised, it's Gish. Chaos will happen. Let's see. Anything else I'm missing, mods, that you want to send me through a messaging channel that I need to address before we get on with the show? Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, we're just really excited. We have amazing panels. We have an amazing closing that we're putting together along with dance. And, you know, I also just want to introduce a friend of mine. Is that cool? We're going to do a little live music here real quick because we're in the final hours. And we want you all to be inspired, feeling creative, feeling willing to take on the world. And if you're not feeling that way, it's totally okay. We're gonna change the energy a little bit, okay? Before I kick it off with him, is there anything else? Okay, great. All right, I'm gonna let me go grab my friend. We'll be right back. One second. Yeah, do you want to get up? Do you want to go on this date? Okay, sounds like a good idea. Okay, why don't you go, here, come over here. Come into the light. Oh, into the light. There's the light. You get into the light. Okay. Oh, okay. Hey. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Hi. This is my friend Madhu. Madhu, everybody.
Good to meet you, everyone.
Madhu is a friend of mine and a tremendously wise and gifted person. And I wanted to introduce you all to him, a talented musician, sound healer, incredible human being. We've known each other for a couple years now, right?
Yeah, it feels like so long. When you meet your soul family, it's just timeless. You just know each other.
It's true.
And so grateful to know this brother right here.
So I've heard Madhu's music in person several times. And I just want to sort of toot your horn for a second. Your story really touched me when you shared it with me. And I feel like there's a lot of people here in the audience that, you know, are in some tricky situations, some dire circumstances, some really overwhelming circumstances. And you've come back from some really intense experiences yourself.
Certainly. And it's interesting to be a part of this now, hearing that there's benefits, there's the fundraiser to benefit people who are disabled, because I personally was physically disabled. I broke 2 vertebrae in my neck, and that left me quadriplegic. I was totally paralyzed from the neck down. I was on a feeding tube, on a ventilator, could not breathe, and I experienced life as a totally disabled person. And because I received so much love and healing support, energy healing, and many things came together to bring about a miraculous healing in my life. I am alive and I'm able-bodied again, and I'm able to tell my story, and I'm able to use sound as a healing tool. So to discover what Gish is doing, helping people who are disabled, I mean, I can just speak for myself that I'm just beyond grateful for all the help that I received during the time when I had no use of my body, when I'm completely dependent on others. And so this is a group of humanity that needs the support, needs the hands to lift them up.
Beautiful. And you know, you're an amazing and accomplished musician before your injury, now, and you're singing, and specifically sound. What, at any point during that process when you were in the hospital, were they like, you're not gonna be able to sing again?
They told me I was not going to be able to speak again.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And I got my voice back. It was very weak at first, but at that time, knowing the power of sound and vibration, I knew that I just had to practice toning long vowel sounds. And if I could extend my weak voice so I could tone a sound for 3 seconds, up to 5 seconds, up to 10 seconds, that I was improving not just my voice, but I could feel the vibration of my voice throughout my body, affecting every cell of my body. And eventually I had the first miracle, which was that I could wiggle my big toe on my left foot. And all the doctors came around and were like, oh my God, he can move, he's moving, this is it.
Yeah.
And that just started a cascade of miracles, and using sound, namely using the voice to transform the internal landscape of my body and affect deeply every organ, every cell, just by sound, just by the voice.
Well, I mean, we all know that music is a powerful medicine, a powerful like healing agent. I know music has saved me more times than I can count. Would you mind sharing your music with us, with the community?
I would love to. I have a little setup here, and I'm gonna just give you something real quick. I'll lay down some loops and also a message within this song that I want you to take in the words and come into the feelings that I'm suggesting to be felt within the body, the feeling of victory. What does it feel like to be victorious? Imagine what that feels like in your body. What does it feel like to have one of your deepest prayers answered? Imagine, as I'm singing this song, what does it feel like in your body? And just let that feeling be sustained. And then we're going to do something with that feeling together.
Sweet.
So,
all right, I'm gonna let you do your thing.
Let's do this thing here.
to all of the moments of victory that we have ever felt. We summon them now. We call out to all of our prayers that have ever been answered. We summon them now. We summon that feeling now. We call out to all of those moments of victory, past and present. We summon them now, we summon them now. Here we enter the fifth world of peace, and we take responsibility to manifest it now. We manifest it now. Breathe this in. We call out to all of the moments of victory that we have ever felt. We summon them now. We call out to all of our prayers that have ever been answered. We summon them now. We summon that feeling now. We call out to all of the moments of victory, past and present. We summon them now, we summon them now. Here we enter the fifth world of peace, and we take responsibility to manifest it now. You bring me in to infinite interconnectedness. You bring me in to infinite interconnectedness. Summon it now. To infinite interconnectedness, infinite interconnectedness, interconnectedness. To all of the victories that we have ever felt, we summon them now. We call out to all of our prayers that have ever been answered. We summon them now. Yeah, summon that feeling now. We call out to all of our moments of victory, past and present. We summon them now. We summon them now. We enter the fifth world of peace, and we take responsibility to manifest it now. We manifest it now. Interconnectedness. Yes, breathe in and summon it now. Breathe in and summon it now. Yes, breathe in and summon it now. Summon that feeling now. Summon that feeling now. You bring me into infinite interconnectedness. You bring me into infinite interconnectedness. You bring me into infinite interconnectedness. Breathe in and summon it now. Summon that feeling interconnectedness. Breathe in and summon it now. That all of your prayers have already been answered. Summon that feeling now.
and with a smile on the face. Feel the smile on your face and imagine a smile inside of your heart, that your heart is smiling at you. In this way, we create the feeling of victory in the body that your entire nervous system recognizes. And in that way, we become beacons in this infinite web of interconnectedness to help remind each other what our wholeness feels like in the body. Remembering this, summon all of the victories that you've ever felt in your life. Conjure that up and remind the cells of your body how to activate this without any reason coming from the external. We can do this using just our breath, and if we do the smile on the face and smile in the heart, we transform from within. I thank you all for receiving this and remembering to be it, live it, and breathe it.
Infinite interconnectedness.
It's the only it is. It's the same as it's always been.
Same as it ever was.
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 Our connection with Gish powers a great engine. And though it looks like a game, we're also playing something that is meaningful, not just in a game setting. And you can play for fun or you can play to win it. The result is the same. We're changing things. We're uplifting things, people, places. You are doing that. So every person that you invite, every ounce you put into it, taking care of yourself and feeling that victory, every time you push a boundary and go further, be more creative, kinder, when we have no reason to or no ability to, is changing. That essence of change is what we're doing. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. And I'm going to kick it back over to Madhu, but get out there these final hours. There are people in your life who need to be inspired, who need to be given a purpose to uplift people, or just be creative again and play like a child. You can, you're only young once in this lifetime, but you can be immature your whole life. You can be childish anytime you want. And we just need to be given permission. So there's a lot of people in our lives that need permission to embark on that. So I think there's a reason we're all together. In this moment, in this lifetime, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to work on, a lot of challenge, and a lot of places where we can be victorious. I think there's also a prophecy, actually. Do you want to talk about that prophecy? Because there's a little prophecy that might be talking about y'all.
Numerous prophecies in ancient traditions are directed to this particular time in the evolution of consciousness and what's possible at a time. And we can see it, just the ability to share information so rapidly, and how many spiritual traditions have opened their books, which have been sealed for centuries, and we have access to remembering how similar the ancient cultures, the original cultures of Earth, the Earth-honoring cultures, where we are remembering how to live in sacred balance with each other, in relationship, and in relationship to all life that exists around us. And so one of the names of these prophecies is called the Rainbow Warrior prophecy. And what I can share with you about the way I interpret these words, Rainbow Warrior.
I'm gonna let you.
Okay.
You take it.
All right. So, Rainbow Warrior. What comes first is recognition that we are beings of light. When we talk about the rainbow, what we're saying is this is the 7 colors of expression that we can see, that we have access to. And that's the playing field that our soul experiences in this dimension. 7 colors of expression. Each of us, we see our physical body, but beyond what the physical eyes can see, we are luminous beings. This is described to me by my teachers from the Andean tradition from South America. And the name for the luminous bubble of energy that surrounds living beings is called Pokpo. The Pokpo is the luminous bubble that surrounds us, and it contains all 7 colors of the spectrum. When we begin to remember this and see life through those eyes and see that we are all expressions of light, then we can embrace what it really means to be one, and we can see each other in our wholeness and step into that rainbow warrior. And that makes it much easier to be a peaceful warrior, because we recognize that the eyes give us a lot of distortion of what is really going on beyond what our 5 senses tell us. They say in physics that only 4% of reality is perceived through the 5 senses. The other 96% is beyond the senses. So what reality are we investing in? What sliver of reality, or are we embracing the totality that our ancient ancestors told us about, and that for some time we've forgotten, but now is the time to remember that. So when I sing this song about rainbow warriors, it's a call to awaken that consciousness of luminosity, seeing each other as expressions of the 7 colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. All colors exist in this luminous bubble around us. Although our physical eyes may not see it, this is who we truly are, and it's so much easier to love when we remember this. So that being said, I'm going to offer one more song. This is the song to ignite the flame of the rainbow warrior.
that allow us to evolve in this dimension. way come the peaceful warriors. Clear the way for the rainbow warriors. Lead the way come the peaceful warriors. Clear the way for the rainbow warriors. Pachayachachi gonna teach us another way. Clear the way, lead the way, rainbow warriors. Pachayachachi gonna teach us another way. Clear the way, lead the way, rainbow warriors. Rainbow warriors. You are rainbow warriors. 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 Beyond the veils of time, another version of yourself is awaiting your calling. Upon stone walls, this was already written. Please remember that portals are opening. We're here and now in this moment of no time. All the hearts of our ancestors rise. This is a calling to all of my solar warriors, warriors of the rainbow rise. Rainbow warriors. 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 I want to finish this song with a prayer. May the consciousness be risen. May the precious awakened heart arise where it has not yet arisen. And where it has already arisen, may it never diminish, but only expand and increase forevermore. You are the eternal of us, okay, Tenysa, you hold the key. Remember all of these were rainbow people. You hold the key. Allahu, 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 Allahu. Allahu, 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 Allahu. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu. Adonai You hold the key, you earn your name. Remember all of these were rainbow people. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. You hold the key. You hold the key. Remember all of these were rainbow people. You hold the key, you've earned your name. Remember all of these were rainbow people.
Thank you. Whew. All right. Whew. All right. Listen, there's going to be art. There's going to be fun. There's going to be all kinds of adventures. We're going to have a great time. Play as much or as little as you want. All you got to do is sign up, and then we'll play. So get out and play for good. All right?
Yes.
Take care, everybody. Thank you, Madhu.
What an honor. Thank you for hearing all these words and these sounds, and just, do your thing. I'm loving what Gish is up to, and encouraging us to just play with this life, with this precious life that we have, and do that. If I say anything, that heart smile. When we're playing, remember to smile to your heart, because that just sends a message to your whole being, and that's what we want to ignite for the whole planet.
Yep. It's wherever you get the message from. Just play for good, and nothing more or less will be asked. You can do as much or as little as you want. For everybody that comes out and does ridiculous stuff with us for fun, we're grateful for all the help you're giving. This year's Change of Life. It's going to be one for the books as well. Really looking forward to doing some good there. So go build those teams, go have some fun, take it easy. Registration closes tonight. You'll have a week to get to know each other and your teams. And yeah, have a great time, all right?
Bless your life, everybody.
Have a good one. Bye.